Hey everyone, it's Nick Valenti with NJ Valenti Art, and in today's video I'm going to show you how to use the knife tool in Affinity Designer 2. Alright, so let's break down the knife tool real quick. I have a few different examples here that we'll be working with today, but let's go ahead and take a closer look at our knife tool. So if we come over here to the sidebar, you'll see the knife tool here, or K on your keyboard. And then up here we have a few different options for our knife tool. We have a stabilizer option, which when selected, we'll have a choice between a rope stabilizer or our window stabilizer. The length then controls the amount of rope for the stabilizer or the window stabilizer. We also have an auto close function that will close the curve when you're done with it. So just as an example here, if we unclick stabilizer, if we select our object just by clicking on it with the knife tool, we can drag. Now if we try the stabilizer with our rope stabilizer option, you can see how much smoother that curve becomes. So this is a pretty cool feature, and it'll help keeping the lines nice and curved as we continue cutting this shape. Very similar with the window stabilizer. So you can play around with these and see which one feels most comfortable to you. And just to demonstrate quick, the auto close, if we were to cut through this shape here, you see how when we ended, it automatically brings that line back and closes that shape off. Now that we have our shape all cut up here, we can select each individual shape with the knife tool. We can always switch back to our move tool in order to move these shapes around. So you can see how you can cut up any object with the knife tool, and makes it pretty handy, and I'm sure we'll be able to come up with some pretty cool effects as well, because we can even, if we wanted to, we can throw our cut shapes into another shape. And give us a cool look here as well. Okay, so let's take a look at a couple of stroke paths here. So I've got two set up. If we grab our knife tool, and I continue using it as I have been, I can go ahead and just slice right through here. And what ends up happening, if I move back to my move tool here, is it ends up cutting a section out of that stroke path, and then separating these. Okay. The other option we have, looking at this second stroke path here, selecting our knife tool, K on the keyboard again. If I hover over the stroke line, you'll see the scissors appear. I can go ahead and clip it right there. I can select my node tool A, and I can now move this around separately. Alright, taking a look at some text here, there are a couple more things I'd like to cover with the knife tool. With our knife tool selected, we have our freehand option. Once we have an object selected, we have our freehand option. You can also, holding shift, cut in a straight line at 45-degree angles. If you click and drag while holding the right mouse button as well, it will give you an anchor point, creating a straight line that you can then cut at any angle you wish. So let's take a look at how that'll work when we apply it to some text. So we'll go ahead with the freehand option right now. I'll go ahead and turn on stabilizer. I'm just going to run this through. Oh, I had auto close on, so let's go ahead and uncheck auto close and back that up. Alright, let's go ahead and do that one more time. Okay, now, again with my knife tool, select each piece, holding shift. Then selecting my move tool, and go ahead and break them apart and shift them around a little bit. So you can see that gives you a pretty cool look, and that's using the freehand with stabilizer. Now let's go ahead and back that up. Now let's go ahead and cut straight through. We'll hold shift and draw our line straight through. Again, holding shift with my knife tool, I'll go ahead and select each top portion. Move tool again. Okay, and we'll back this up and we'll go ahead and try our last option here. Alright, so now what we'll go ahead and do is we'll click and drag, and holding the right mouse button as well, go ahead and give us a nice straight line. I'll go ahead and cut it at that angle. The knife tool again, shift. Now I have noticed with some letters it doesn't cut through completely and we'll end up selecting the whole letter. I'm not exactly sure how to work around that yet. I haven't come up with a solution. So if you have an idea, please let me know in the comments and I will go back and update as I learn a little bit more on this. So then technically with the move tool, we'd be able to shift this around. So that was a quick breakdown on the knife tool and some of its features in Affinity Designer version 2. I hope you found the video helpful. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. Please like, subscribe, and hit the bell for new tutorials coming soon. And until next time.